Hey guys, this is the Revolving Battle Fox here, and I'm back with another video detailing that my road to Momocon. My road to Momocon 2020 has begun. So yeah, AX, surprisingly, their VIP tickets aren't going on sale until August 16th, which I have no clue why. Because I'd rather just go ahead and get them the day after the convention to make sure I have it. But now it's all nerve-wracking. But anyways, that's not what this video is really about. It's about the road to Momocon 2020. So that has begun. And how do I mark that it has begun? Well, I got my hotel. And my hotel is at the Omni, which is the host hotel for Momocon 2020. And I told myself that unless I get a hotel room at the Omni, or even maybe the Embassy, but for me, like at the time, it was like Omni or bust. But until I could confirm one of those two hotels, I was not planning on going because, well, we'll get into that in a minute about why I chose the Omni. But yeah, so that's pretty much what started my road to Momocon, because I did get a room at the Omni, and I'm super excited about it. Now, they did raise their incidental fees, which killed me last time because I forgot about them, from $50 a night to $150. Not $150, but to $100 a night. Which, ouch, $300? I mean, I'm supposed to get it back, but you know how things like that can tend to slip through the cracks. So that's a extra $300 on top of what I have to pay. Like, but it's a price I'm willing to pay to get the Omni. Now, surprisingly, or I guess not surprisingly, the Embassy, which is one of the main, like one of the hotels to be at for Momocon, I guess surprisingly but not surprisingly, they're more or less all booked out except for like a day. Meanwhile, you have the Omni, they still pretty much have the days you would want, with the exception of Wednesday, because they only allotted so many days on Wednesday. They're trying to petition to have more days, because I think another event is moving out while we're coming in, or Momocon's coming in. But that really doesn't apply to me, because my check-in and check-out is from Thursday. Check-in is Thursday, check-out is Sunday. And if I seemed a little scatterbrained, my apologies. I'm more or less kind of waking up, still trying to wake up. And I'm a little bit hungry, and it's been a while since I made a video because my laptop's been in and out of the shop. But yeah, darn, what was I talking about? Omni, Embassy. But anyways, yeah, the Omni is still, if you want a spot at the Omni between Thursday and Sunday, you can pretty much find that. But it's kind of hard to find it at the Embassy. And that's kind of what I wanted to also get into in this video, about why I chose the Omni. The Embassy is clearly the hotel a lot of people recommend, because they have free breakfast, and from what I hear, and the rooms are bigger, and you also get a microwave. So I'm not surprised if people are choosing the Embassy. The only thing is, you just have to walk across the street to get to the Omni, but it's still there. And I've seen people on the Momocon group, they're kind of begrudging the Omni. They're saying the Omni sucks, and I'm not saying they're wrong. They could obviously be wrong. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about the Omni. I think I did a review about my experience with the Omni on my channel. I gotta find it. If I can find it, I'll try to remember to put the link in the description below. But for the most part, I enjoyed my stay at the Omni, especially with it being the host hotel. In comparison to Anime Expo, which Anime Expo is the only other sorry, but Anime Expo is the only other con I have stayed overnight for and traveled. So having a host hotel that I could just go down and be with, like, right in the action, that's something that's very important to me. And I guess I'll get into why I choose the Omni now over the Embassy. So like I said, being in the action or as close to the action as possible, that's something I really value. And if I can go for it, I usually will, at least at this point in time. So yeah, I just like the idea of leaving my hotel, going down the elevator, making a few turns, left, right, and boom, I'm there. I'm within the action. And plus, I met Lucy Christian there too, or I saw her, which that's my first time seeing a celeb or a voice actor, however you want to say it, in the hotel. So that also has like a special meaning to me, but it's not the overriding factor, of course. But yeah, being in the action, that's one of the main things for me, and just the convenience of it. Like, I will gladly, well, I won't say gladly, but like, I don't mind skipping free breakfast because, this year, well, not this year, but next year in particular. And keep in mind, this isn't like a trash talk on the Embassy. If anything, I probably recommend you go to the Embassy because you get a little bit more. But I'm just stating my position on why the Omni is good for me. It's good for some people. It's not good for other people. But for me, I just want to let you know, at least from my point of view, why I prefer the Omni. Neither choice is bad, or neither choice is wrong. Head is itching. My bad. But anyways, neither choice is wrong. It's just what all you prefer. So, going back to the Embassy having free breakfast. Yeah, free breakfast is nice. But next year, I'm planning on packing up more snacks and things to eat that don't require a microwave. That way I'll have something to eat and I can save on the cost of eating inside the Omni, or whatever we call it, the Georgia World Congress Center. Because I spent probably sometimes like $30 to $40 on food in one day. Cause I'm a big person and I eat. My stomach is likened to a bottomless pit. My stomach, I got a big stomach, so I like to eat. So, spending that much, the little pan pizzas for Papa John's was $10, and they were really good, but I had to get 2 of them to somewhat get full. So that's $20 in one day. I can probably spend about $20 to $40 at Walmart and have like breakfast snacks and little lunch snacks. Maybe make sandwiches or whatnot to last throughout the entire trip. It's not really that healthy, but I can make it do. I'm even thinking, heck, might bring cans of tuna and bring some canned vegetables and just dump them all together and have a little meal right there. Tuna with canned mixed vegetables is very filling. I mean, it's no pizza by any stretch of the imagination, but it will fill you up. But that's another video. But that's pretty much what I'm going to do to help combat spending a lot of money and to kind of justify, like, okay, I could stay in the Omni because I'll just have all my snacks and stuff in the refrigerator or leave the cans out and whatever. And this might be a little draggy video, and I apologize for that, but I do want to get my point across. And for breakfast snacks, I like cheese danishes, so I could buy a few of those. I love cheese danishes. I don't really get to eat them often. So yeah, I'll just take one for the road, or have like mixed nuts on me with raisins. My teeth will hate me for it, but they're pretty tasty and they do well in a pinch. So I could spend about 30 to 40, maybe even 50 if I want to go a little bit more out or go all out at Walmart, and then I'm covered for the rest of the convention, whereas I'm paying $50 between 2 or 3 days. Because I don't really want to do the Uber Eats. Well, I do, but I had one bad experience at the Omni with that. So yeah, I just want to pack my own stuff this time. And I also have something for my nephew to eat, so he won't end up wasting a lot of his money buying food. Now, the boy likes pizza. You've seen him on my channel. Yes, I'm taking him with me, and that's going to lead into my another point about why I choose the Omni very soon. But yeah, he likes cheese sandwiches, so if I could find a good insulated lunchbox and stuff and some bread, he can have cheese sandwiches, even though he probably will have a pizza once a day. But buying one pizza is better than buying 2 pizzas. And his diet, well, not really diet, but what he likes to eat is a little bit more pickier. But, because he doesn't eat meat, surprisingly. And he's 11, so I have to figure out, well, I'm going to just let his parents, figure out what to pack him. But I'll try to pack him some snacks that he wouldn't mind eating. I just got to ask him what he likes. But anyways, on to my next point about why I specifically wanted to choose the Omni. And I'm sorry this video is kind of dragging out. I'm trying to get back used to doing videos since after my little mini hiatus, so just bear with me here. So another reason why I specifically chose the Omni this year is because my 11-year-old nephew's coming with me. I enjoyed Momocon this year, and I just absolutely loved it. And I can honestly say that going to Momocon has helped me see the value in life and living and how beautiful life can be. This isn't really the video for it, but I will say I do struggle with depression and suicidal thoughts often. So just being there at Momocon, it kind of opened up, I guess, a new thing for me, a new light. I don't want to say light, but it was beautiful. The people, the atmosphere, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it so much I didn't even get post-con depression because I knew I wanted to save up and go next year. So having set the stage for that, it's like this is something. It's like I'd like to go with somebody. I want them to experience the joy, or just experience the awesomeness that I had at Momocon. And I know my nephew, he's on the gamer side of things, and I know he would enjoy it. Don't let me down, Momocon 2020. But yeah, he's coming with me, and he's 11, so for me, like, he's gonna be coming, and I'm going to be solely watching him. As a relative, I'm his aunt. And that could be a little bit nerve-wracking because usually I have my older, more wiser sister with me. But I don't think she's going to be coming. So I just don't feel comfortable crossing the street. I know people do it all the time with their children. And again, it's fine. If it works for them, go for it. But for me, just for me only, and maybe some of y'all out there who have kids or who's dealing with kids, the Omni is the better choice for me because we don't have to cross a street, especially at night. If he gets tired, I could take him up to the hotel room, and it's not going to be a long trek. Sure, the embassy is not a long trek, but it's a little bit longer. And so that's pretty much one reason. Well, another reason. I just feel comfortable not having to leave the venue area, especially with a child. I didn't want to leave the area to go find my Uber Eats guy. So let alone carrying a child with me. And for me personally, and I know some of y'all as well, having a child could be draining. I took my nephew to Anime Expo, in 2018, and just getting him on the shuttle and back to, where was it? I can't remember. Maybe it was the Omni there. The shuttle was in a very convenient place, but having to travel back and forth and back and forth, like after 2 times in a day, I'm tired. I'm drained. It was like he was back in the hotel room with my sister, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out, but I just ended up crashing out because it could take a lot to watch a kid, and he was 10 at the time. He's more or less very mature for the most part, so I don't have to worry about him wandering off or whatever. Yeah, he didn't really enjoy the convention as much because he didn't know much about it. I was just getting him into My Hero Academia, but now he claims he knows he'll have fun because he knows about it, which is probably true. But it could be draining. I wanted to go to the Cowboy Bebop Lounge in Anime Expo, but it was like, by the time I'm done fooling with him, trying to get him back and forth and make sure he's safe. And I don't snore, but you get the picture. So yeah, I'm hoping that the Omni will kind of relieve that, because I'm there at the con, and if he needs a time to just unwind and whatnot, we can go back to the hotel for like 30 minutes to an hour maybe. And after that, boom, we're back in the action. No shuttles, no going outside. All you gotta do is wait for the elevator, make a few turns. Well, I don't know, they're placing it in a different location this time in the hotel. So that's my one gripe, because I went to Momocon this year, and I was so proud of myself for navigating the hotel all by myself this time, because I'm very sheltered and antisocial. Yeah, and I'm going to a con, but I'm pretty sheltered, so it took me a while to try to navigate, but I was so proud, and I was like, yes, I got this for next year. And now they're moving the goalposts. Literally, they're changing it up, quite literally. So it's like, man, what am I gonna do? But I'm just gonna follow all the weebs and otakus, and hopefully we get lucky. Hopefully. And I'll probably have, I don't know, one of the room service guys take up the bags there, just so I could spend most of my time focused on where the heck I need to go. I don't know, I'm kind of paranoid. My bags might not make it there. I'll probably, we're just gonna keep our bags on us for now. But, yeah. So that's another reason. Another main reason, just the convenience. And, if I want to change out of cosplays, I could do that a little bit easier, having the Omni as my primary choice. So yeah, we've covered the food. Yeah, I don't need a free breakfast. I hate that there's not going to be a microwave, but just one of those things I'm willing to sacrifice. I'll get over it. I'll live without a microwave last year, and I'll do it again this year. If anything, I might thrive a little bit better without a microwave than last year. And then I got my nephew with me, and of course the convenience of just going up and down and just making a few turns and you're there. So those are pretty much my reasons why I prefer the Omni. Again, if you prefer the Embassy, that's your choice. I'm just hoping the Omni is still as good. The staff was more or less good to me for the most part, so I'm hoping that doesn't change, and I'm praying they don't screw up my reservation. That was one thing I was worried about. It's bad to screw it up if I'm here, if it's just me by myself, but to have a child with me, yeah, that could be devastating. So I'm just praying to God everything goes fine, and as long as I do everything like I should, that, maybe I'll get lucky, and maybe everything will go fine, and just have the reservation number with me and whatnot. So yeah, wow, almost a 20-minute video, but I felt like it needed to be said. So if you are planning to go to Momocon 2020, you've got to make the choice of what's more important to you. Do you prefer a microwave, better service, free breakfast, bigger rooms? If so, head on to the embassy. If you could find a room, good luck with that. But if you're like me, you got kids with you or whatever, you want to be close to the action, you want the convenience, go with the Omni. As of right now, they do have some extra rooms available for multiple days, for at least 3 days, maybe even 4 days. I believe they do have it for they do have bookings for Thursday through Sunday. Check out Sunday, check in Thursday. So I'd definitely get on that if that's something you want to do. Just be prepared for the high butt incidental fees of $100 freaking dollars a night. Oh well, I just gotta save my money. Trying to think, is there anything else I need to say about this? But yeah, regardless, I'm super excited for Momocon. If you're watching this and you made it through the Hotel Hunger Games, which personally it didn't really feel like a Hunger Games to me. In a way, I'm a little bit disappointed because me being like a Black Friday shopper like I used to be, it's like I want to get into the action and fight, and I want to get my room and say they're all sold out, but I got mine. Yeah, terrible, but that's how my mind operates. But if you're going to Momocon, if you booked your hotel, let me know which hotel did you get and why did you choose the hotel that you chose. I'm curious. Let's have a discussion about this. Did you choose the Omni because of the convenience and whatnot, or did you choose the embassy because you like free breakfast, better service, and bigger rooms and microwaves? Or do you need to be in the action like me or got kids? Or did you choose some other place? Are you choosing an Airbnb or some other place that's cheaper, that's a little bit further away? Let me know. I'm very curious to see what you all in YouTube land have chosen. If you haven't got your hotel yet and you're planning on going and trying to get a hotel, let me know in the comments below why you haven't. Again, let's start a discussion. I seriously doubt this will start a discussion because it's been over 20 minutes, but we'll see. Let me know. So alright, I guess that's going to be it. If you happen to like this video, or you're a fan of this video games, or things in general, cosplay, drink tests, taste tests, toys, reviews, stuff like that, feel free to check out the rest of my channel. And if you want to be nice enough to donate to my Gofundme to help me go to Anime Weekend Atlanta this year, I will also leave a link in the description below. Every dollar counts and none will be gone to waste. I can just about guarantee you that. You know, unless I die or something beforehand. But if I don't and I'm still able to go, that's going to go towards my ticket, which I desperately need to save for right now. Or if you just don't want to donate to me, that's cool. If you want to help me in another way, I do have an eBay store. The proceeds, most of the proceeds will go to helping me get there. So I will also leave a link for that in the description below. Message me, let me know that you've seen my YouTube, and I'll give you a discount. So, alright guys, that will be all for today, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and do what you gotta do.